69. Turn Your Mother Down. Psychologist and author M. Scott Peck observes, to a child, his or her parents represent the world. He assumes that the way his parents do things is the way things are done. In Dr. Martin Seligman's studies of optimism and pessimism, he found out that same thing. He found out the same thing. We learn how to explain the world to ourselves from our parents and more specifically our mothers. This tells us that young children listen to what their primary caretaker says about the causes. This tells us that young children listen to what their primary caretaker, usually the mother, says about the causes, and they tend to make this time their own. If the child has an optimistic mother, this is great, but it can be the disaster for the child if the child has a pessimistic mother. Fortunately, Seligman's studies show that the disaster need only be temporary. Fortunately, Seligman's studies show that the disaster need only be temporary. That optimism can be learned at any age. But it is not self-motivating to blame mom if you find yourself to be pessimist. What works better is self-creation. What works better is self-creation. To produce a voice in your head that's so confident and strong that your mother's voice gets edited out. That your mother's voice gets edited out and your own voice becomes the only one you hear, and your own voice becomes the only one you hear. And as much as you want to eliminate the continuing influence of pessimist adult from your childhood, remember that blaming someone else never motivate you, because it strengthens the belief that your life is being shaped by the people outside yourself. Love your mom. She learned her pessimism from her mother and change your life. Love your mom and change your life. Okay, thank you.